Conley. Father.
I don't see a ring. Any friends or girlfriends, so,
You want to get out of here?
hell yeah.
Go away. Call you in the morning.
Rise and shine, Jason.
What the? What do you want, Diekman?
Thought I'd stop by and provide you with a little support. I figured you'd need it on a day like today. You really should count your blessings, you know that? You've been allowed to see yet another day.
Maybe you didn't hear me earlier. What do you want?
We leave in a few hours. Will your lady friend be joining us?
That's, Julia. Nah, I don't think she will be.
Shall I wake her?
Nah. I got an open door policy. She can let herself out.
Ah, I see. Shall we go then?
After you.
Eddie Bunkley,
Do you understand why I made the decision on whether or not to accept your plea deal? And why it would be made public?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then you also understand that I cannot ignore the DA's excursion of your last stint as a free man.
A man who entered prison 10 years ago was lost and without faith. Now, that don't make what I did right, but I am a better man, Your Honor.
Given the reports of your good behavior and taking into consideration the intel you provided through your cooperation on a high-profile case, it is the state and the court's decision to grant you your release.
Jason!
Not now, old man. I've had enough of your God's justice for one day.
Without forgiveness, there can be no love. Can't you see that? You should feel proud we live in a place where we don't hold darkness in our hearts.
What I see, Father, is that you and people like you are no better than he is. What I see is a man that just got off for killing my family, so don't tell me how I should feel. I'm not a little kid anymore, and Dad's not around to help force feed me your religious bullshit.
You must learn to forgive, or the darkness will consume you from within. Father Conley is dead. I need you to come to the old church where you grew up. A lot has changed. I have something of your father's that he wanted you to have.
Hold my head down like that, Roddy.
Cindy, baby, you're trying to make sure you do it right. That's all.
You're so cute when you think I'm mad at you.
Well, good grief, baby. There's a dumb son of a bitch in the middle of the road.
Well, maybe he's sick or something.
Hey, buddy! Move your ass out of the road!
Babe, just go around.
Nah, I ain't gonna stand for this shit. Hey! Move your ass out of the road! Hey! Hey!
Hey, what's going on?
What are you doing? What?
It's all a bit much, isn't it? Most churches have Bibles and crucifixes, not swords and... Okay.
I see you remembered how to get here.
It's not Sunday, so I'm not missing any games. Thought I could turn a little water into wine.
After you. The very basis of our belief stems from the arrival of the apostles from such places as Jerusalem, Africa, and even Asia. With the spread of Christianity throughout the Roman Empire, upon the turn of the 2nd century, the papacy, as you know it today, was constantly ever-changing, with one central point being our Savior, Jesus Christ.
You're killing me, man.
Upon the destruction of the Western Roman Empire, the Church in the West was a major factor in preserving classical civilizations, establishing monasteries, and sending missionaries to the people of far northern Europe, as far as Ireland in the north.
So what exactly is your point?
My point, Jason, is what isn't written or taught is the existence of an establishment, Societas, which was created during ancient times to combat the dealings of daemon eveto possessio, or as you know it, demonic possessions. A rite formed to monitor and perform exorcisms on the damned, known as the cloth.
The cloth. So what you're telling me is there's a group of old people out there wandering the globe, aimlessly fighting a war with the devil.
It's not as simple as that, but basically that's what I'm saying, yes.
Okay, wow. Deekman, I knew you were crazy, but this is a stretch even for you. People spinning their heads, spitting up pea soup.
Ea'tbara, Fio. Aquam pinquumbit, inum tudishum day.
What is this place?
Aquam pinquumbit. Jason, be still. Don't move. Pax tibi. Pax tibi. It's all right, Jason. Her name is Nighters.
Mind your eyes.
She's an infunctuous spiritualist.
What is it?
2 spirits, 1 body. 1 good and 1 bad.
Where'd she come from?
Texas. What you see before you is someone who is possessed, and in a rare case, found herself battling within her own body. She managed to keep some of her motor functions and cognitive functions separate from the demon within her. Nidus, I believe you know why I'm here.
It is time. You must begin the sacrament. The crossover has already begun. Beware, Father. Before the souls are gathered, you will breathe your last breath.
What the hell was that back there? You guys just keep that thing locked up underneath the church? What's with the whole dead animal, hand punch?
I realize you must have a lot of questions.
Questions are for history lessons. All I need to know is the next flight back home. Apparently there's something going on here that I don't want to be a part of.
Can you think of someone other than yourself for a change? There is a lot more going on here than you can begin to grasp, Jason. There's a war coming, and we don't have that much time.
What do you mean?
I need to be in the sector. So for the moment, try and learn as much as you can from Laura, our gatekeeper. She's responsible for recording and organizing all of our actions, past and present. Remain focused. There is much to do.
The apostles were more than philosophers. The clergy, during the Holy War, had to be well equipped in order to deal with extreme cases of demonic possession. You have to remember that back in those days, any unexplainable event was met with a religious explanation. Are you paying attention, Mr. Pafford?
Okay, wow. You used my government name. So yeah, clergy, holy war, demons. So did you know they have an infectious double-inhabited thingy girl underneath the church?
Is everything just a game to you? For the past few days, we've had over 100 requests for paranormal assistance alone. Why do you think that is?
People are all crazy as hell. Look, listen, this is all new to me, okay? Just a few hours ago, I was watching the man I hate most in this world get off for killing my family. Please, just...
I'm sorry about your family.
No, it's fine. So what do I need to know?
Castaya, the fifth Satan according to the book of Enoch, which is found in the over 14 books of the Apocrypha and omitted from the final version you've come to know. Castaya appears in human form as the gateway key to pave the way for the arrival of Beelzebub himself. According to the records, he was once responsible for tempting men into turning their backs against God and then bringing them forward for judgment. The cloth's main objective is to seek and destroy those that would do harm to the balance of good and evil from within. The only place a battle can truly be waged amongst men. Nibus provides us with the locations of all paranormal insights and demon leaders that may have entered our realm. Before her, we relied upon word of mouth and it limited our effectiveness. Her insights guide us from location to location as we attempt to enforce the pact. Once a person has become possessed, their soul no longer exists in this realm. Once Castaya arrives, he has 7 days before he must return to his realm. It is very important that he doesn't take any lost souls with him.
إثارة, quod est, aetipurare.
Be open. Fridas in Yasum Tristum filium ejus unicum. Dominium nostrum natum et passum. I believe.
Pax sibi.
Where do we stand on the boy, Father?
Father Tolman, I've come to ask you for permission to begin the sacrament.
The sacrament takes years of dedication and devotion. It's not something to be expedited.
Your concerns are noted. Father Deacon, are you certain he is the one? We have other worthy candidates, all whom are strong in the faith.
I understand your reluctance, but I knew his father, and he believed in me, and I see the same devotion deep down inside of him. He's survived this long without our help. Imagine if he realizes his full potential.
There have been an increased activity over the past few days.
We have reasons to believe that Castaya has arrived.
Then we don't have much time.
Stopping his day is our top priority. You only have 7 days. Plus TV.
Excuse me.
So basically you're using a form of prayer to keep Nibus contained.
Nibus is very imperative to the operation. To gain that much insight, has enhanced our understanding to the demonic realm.
You ever get away from this place?
My beliefs come before my own personal desires. In short, I'm here for God.
That explains it.
What, exactly?
Why you're so uptight? You gotta get out, live a little. All this demonic talk can drive a person crazy, you know? Look, I say we grab a drink later, or...
Mr. Pafford, we are all here on our own personal journey. But more importantly, we are here for something bigger than our own ideals.
Then you're more of a prisoner than Nibus will ever be. What's the point in all this saving the world talk if you can't even feel alive in it? Everyone dies, Laurel. Not everyone lives.
Jason. It is time.
What is it?
This belonged to your father. It's time you met Helix.
Looks like you need to take those things back to the drawing board.
The power of God is strong, my friend. Very strong. I call this one the Judge.
Helix is our weapons specialist.
And quality control for the communion wine. You must be Jason.
Helix, we don't have much time. The sacrament has already begun.
What? This early? But he doesn't look like he could take Laurel in a fight. No offense. Why wasn't I told? How come I'm always the last one to know about anything that goes on around here? Nice robe, by the way, Laurel. You look fantastic.
You need to give him a crash course.
Crash course. Okay. Somebody slap me with the devil's nutsack. You think I can just sum up everything there is to know about what we do here in a couple of hours?
Yes.
I'll see what I can do. Your armor is said to have been blessed by the 7 archangels and passed down to Pope St. Gregory I. It's essential in dealing with otherworldly figures. All the metal we use in our weaponry and armor was found inside the Ark of the Covenant.
You still talking about this Friar Tuck outfit?
The bullets burst into projectile form, and the combustion chamber consists of holy water and a fusion liquid that's manufactured beneath the church. Which is why we're located here, isn't it, Deeks? Why else am I never allowed out of this urban paradise? Your armor doesn't allow for friendly fire, which is lucky because Dickman's a terrible shot. It's also why you're not an ashy pile of goo and how you'll be able to defend yourself from any attack from a demonic creature that's dwelling in our realm. While they might have certain abilities, telekinesis, superior strength, there are limits. It's a consequence of their human counterparts. Even Kesdaya has weaknesses. Your job is to find them, exploit them. Gabriel, one of my personal favorites, is used on more ethereal creatures. And Uriel is effective at close range. The choice of weapon will depend upon the level of demon that possesses your victim. Your bloodline will allow you to wield certain weapons that we're no longer able to operate due to the recent passing of your...
Yeah, well... Holy water and crosses are still the essential tools. Let's not forget the basics.
I wouldn't dream of it, but never forget. Ye who wields the mightiest weapon. Those little babies are called holy grenades. Yeah. Well, the holy water explodes on impact, so be careful with those. Got a lot of other weapons that, while they're not what you'd call functional, they are street ready. Unfortunately, Dickman won't let me show them to you.
Helix, we're meant to aid our members, not injure them.
I'm afraid she's right. We need to stick to the basics.
I just take that bad boy
Whoa,
right
whoa,
there.
whoa. That's not for you.
So what do I get?
Here you go.
What am I supposed to do with this?
You'll figure it out.
If I pull this out on a demon, he's gonna think I'm disrespecting him. This damn little thing's gonna break in my pocket.
What are you doing out there all by yourself? I'm waiting for you.
really hot in here.
Something isn't right here.
Tell me your name.
But the wrath of sin has been sworn.
Vengeance is God's.
Castigo has come for your soul.
Exorcist te. Omni spiritus mundi. Omnipotentis.
Are you okay?
Jason, no!
Next time, can I have more than a cross before you send me into a gunfight?
Well, you needed to learn something.
There's gotta be something missing. Corinthians. Letters to Paul. At the dawn of every era, man must prove it is worthy of God's forgiveness. Beelzebub will need a half-breed sacrifice in order to remain permanently. I am the way. You are the way.
Oh, I didn't mean to scare you.
That's fine.
I see you're reading the Book of Sage. You know, you're as beautiful as the day you were brought to us. If there's ever anything that I can do for you, or that we can talk about, please don't hesitate.
I need to speak with Father Diekman, so you'll excuse me.
Laurel! Please do give the good father and his new prodigy all my best.
Vanity's a sin, you do know that.
What isn't a sin, Deacon? I'm just making sure I look good. What's that?
This doesn't make any sense.
I've been telling you that since the beginning, Deez.
According to the scrolls, Castilla isn't the only gatekeeper.
What does that mean?
It means that there's something else at play here.
I think we're here. Hey, aren't you forgetting something? Come on, I still don't have a weapon.
Right. Here you go.
Why is yours bigger?
Don't move. Lewis. Yeah. And who the hell are you?
I'm Father Diekman, and this is my associate. I believe you know why we are here.
You can't have her.
Lewis, I don't have to tell you. If you don't let us do our job, the consequences...
To hell with your consequences. That's my daughter.
pace. Eto meni jeste čekom. Dali on pace. Eto meni jeste čekom. Why are you here?
Ajan etkra pajab nutshakkai kiba ajan spy.
Where is Castilla?
Ajan died you kabikia gimin kudekayan nagano.
See some more shit.
Exorcism te. Omni spiritus mundi. In nomine Dei Patris. Omnipotentis. In nomine Jesus Christe, Felice Jesus.
I am done.
Well, that must have been an awkward car ride home.
Don't let it get to you, Jason. There's a lot more we need to accomplish.
What's going on?
What's going on is I spent the last few days getting thrown into walls and spit on by the devil's minions. What's going on is I don't belong here.
This is what your father wanted, I know.
Well, he's not here, is he?
Did I miss something?
Your father believed in something a lot bigger than himself. He did everything he could to protect you and his family. If we don't stop Castilla now, everything he fought for will be lost.
And I have found an interesting wrinkle in the prophecy.
Good luck with that.
Okay, could somebody tell me what just happened? Who throws Jesus on a table like that? Come on!
Father.
Rosa, we will pray for your family, but our hands are tied at the moment.
Is there anything you can do? You promised that if I paid, someone will come.
You gotta understand how small your contribution was. Look, I'll talk to Father Tolman to see if something can be done, okay?
No, Father.
I gotta get to confession. Please. I gotta go to confession.
No, Father.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Well, the Lord is ready to forgive you if you're seeking forgiveness, but you must be willing to change.
I fear that I can't, Father. I fear that I won't stop until I have eliminated the cloth.
Can't die. This is a violation of the pact.
They say it's the root of all evil. I hope he is more merciful than I am.
Come on, Drew. Doesn't anyone take no for an answer? Julie, sweetie, I know I said to let yourself in, but this is a bit much. You know, I don't really know how to say this, but I don't really see us working out, you know? I mean, you're a nice girl and all, but I'm just not looking for anything serious.
Think you know what it means to serve him? I will show you the true desires of a man. The darkness will consume you.
Better quote us aعتبارا.
That's holy water. Bitch. Laurel.
Hi. I got your address from Father Diekman's log.
In regular clothes, no that. I mean, I didn't know you could.
Well, I'm a historian, not a nun. I'm free to dress accordingly to occasion.
Well, you look human, so that's a good thing.
Thank you. What's that smell? It smells like sulfur.
Come on in.
What happened here?
I had an ex-girlfriend drop by and we had a little confrontation. I wanted drapes, she wanted blinds, but I think she really just wanted my soul.
Must be some song.
Trouble's been following me my whole life. I don't really expect relationships to be any different. You want a drink?
Did your girlfriend write these?
Ex. I told you I like to keep my options open.
There are more layers to the context of man. And so are there to the context of evil. I am the way. You are the way. I mean, I saw these same exact markings from my readings from earlier.
What do you mean?
It means that Castilla is only one piece of the puzzle. It means that Beelzebub isn't just trying to walk amongst us. He's trying to bring his hell with him.
So I started doing everything I could to dispel any rumor I was my father's son, you know?
It seems that he wanted what was best for you.
Yeah, well, I think he blamed me for my mother's death in childbirth. Somehow feeding me all that religious BS was just a way to atone for that guilt. That's what I believe.
Tell me about the accident.
I'd just done a stint in juvie when my old man picked me up. It was rainy and the roads were slick. I remember saying so to my dad, who was preaching to me about how God had provided me all the tools I needed and I needed to stop wasting my gifts. Eddie had just lost his job and then his kids in a divorce. He just had to go out drinking. One thing led to another, lost control of his wheel, and people were yelling at the sight of all the blood. I remember looking up, seeing everything burning up around me, all the chaos. I looked over at my dad. He wasn't afraid at all. Here it was, you know, that moment people talk about. What would you say if you had to make amends for a failed relationship? What would you say with your last breath? Like, this was our moment. You want to know what he said to me? He looked me straight in the eye and said, "Be open." That's it.
I can't begin to understand your relationship with your father. But I do know that he devoted his life to our cause.
A lot of good his work did. The world's gonna end anyway.
Everyone dies, Jason. But not everyone lives. Look, Father Diekman needs you. Father Dean was attacked by Castilla in his church up north.
How's that possible?
I don't know. But I'm not naive enough to believe that everyone is playing by the rules. Father Dean was rumored to be taking bribes in exchange for assistance in dealings with the paranormal.
Corruption in the church. Go figure.
There's no such thing as corruption in the church, Jason. The only church that has ever existed lies within. Father Dean was found with over 3,000 coins, lodged in his digestive system and main arteries.
Sounds like maybe Castilla is not such a bad guy after all.
Hell is coming to Earth, and you're too busy living in your own to even notice it. I don't even know why I thought that coming here would make a difference. And you can't forgive Eddie, because deep down, you were the one driving that truck.
I thought you needed my help.
We'll do it without you.
What happened to being open? 232 South Park Boulevard. Eddie? Eddie? Look, I don't mean to intrude. The door was open. Hey, look, I just wanted to come down here and tell you, I've been doing a lot of thinking about what happened, and, I went down to the courthouse and got your address, so I just wanted to tell you officially that... Eddie? Oh, you gotta be shitting me!
How is the house call?
It was hell. Where do we stand?
We have Casadai's location. He's being held up in a spot called Dante's.
And that's not the best part. Apparently tonight is a special night. And not just because ladies get in for free, but because it's the last day. If he's in a stationary position like this, then we believe he may have all the souls he needs to have Beelzebub pass over.
Which means it's up to us to stop him.
Gears on the table.
Your father had the same look of determination. The same fire. I remember the last time I saw his face. He was holding a possessed girl in his clutches, not wanting to turn her over to the order.
Why didn't you want to give her up?
Your father had the ability to see the good in everyone. And on that day, he saw the good in Laurel. Father Tolman had never seen anyone recover from such a strong possession, and he deemed it necessary to terminate the child. But your father felt otherwise.
As I lay there in his arms, my mind and soul being torn into two separate identities, he looked at me and said, the battle between good and evil will be won in the only place it has ever been waged, from within.
Feta quod est adperere.
Be open.
As much as I hate to be the one to break up this tender moment, you've got until the stroke of midnight or the crossover begins.
Weapon up, Jason.
Right.
As much as I appreciate your dedication to the smaller things, I believe a little more of the good Lord's grace is in order.
Amen, Father. Amen. Give him hell.
be alright. Just keep some pressure on it.
Be open, Jason. It's more important than you know.
No.
You must protect her. You're the way.
Valiant and noble effort, human. You do well in my legion.
Exorciso te, omnis spiritus immunde, in nomine Patris omnipotentis, in nomine Iesu Christi filii eius, Domini justitis nostri, et virtus Spiritus Sancti, et seras ad hoc plasmata Dei.
It's a little late for that, don't you think?
Thought I'd give it a shot.
I really must thank you, Jason. You had no clue what this was all about, and yet, here you are, providing us with the very thing we needed all along. Be open, Jason. Eventually, we will get to you, just like we did Eddie. Not once, but twice. And I can't wait to taste that sweet, sweet laurel. You left her in the hands of one of us. How does it feel knowing that everyone you love will soon be serving my master on Earth? Or should I say, in hell?
Ego te baptizo in nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
You will fail.
I need to ask you a question.
How did I break free from your spell? You have one of your own to thank for that.
Tu audem effugare diabole, et odorem mutatus. Tu audem
Say your useless prayer. For years you let me rot in this prison. You knew. You knew that I wanted. The way. With you, we shall be free to rule this realm.
Where's Father Diekman? I see.
We got there and they hit us hard. There should have been more of us. Where's Laurel? Helix.
She's been taken.
By who?
Nibus. Nibus is planning on completing the crossover. And she's gonna use Laurel as the final gateway.
We killed Kazdaya. How's that possible?
Kazdaya was just a distraction.
You gave Laurel up to be sacrificed. God don't like ugly.
Do you want to tell me what's going on?
Yeah, Father Tolman gave Laurel up for the emergence of the Dark Lord. Is this thing ready?
It's as ready as it's gonna get.
Take it, and I need these.
Okay, I don't think you're in the right state of thinking right now. You're going up against neighbors. Not only that, you're going behind enemy lines. The crossover has begun as we speak.
Yeah, well, I always wanted to expand my spiritual horizons.
But you don't even know where she is.
I'll figure it out.
Wait. Just a second. You don't really understand what you're going up against. I really think we need a plan.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, we need a plan.
Good, because for a second there, I thought you were going to do something really...
Hello, Eddie.
Soon Beelzebub will be upon you.
Maybe. Not until you tell me what I want to know.
I'll tell you nothing.
I'm gonna ask this one time nice, one time naughty. Where will they make the sacrifice? What do you know? Somebody put holy water in my gun. Where did they take her?
They took her back to where it all began. But you're too late.
I got some good news. I'm not gonna kill you. Hold on to this for me, all right?
Do you think this is the life he would have wanted for you? At some point, Jason, you are going to have to take control of your life. It's what your father would have wanted.
This isn't the lab. Very funny, guys. Though, not quite as much as when you dragged me up to the roof of the church. Oh, for heaven's sake.
show me the way. That didn't work. There are more layers to the context of man, and so must there be to the context of good and evil. I am the way, you are the way.
Father, help me. How did you get down here?
I served the church. It was only a matter of time before I found out about this place. The crossover, it's complete.
Are there any others?
The new trainees and the recruits started disappearing this morning. So I came down and investigated. And I was attacked.
We have to keep moving forward.
This is where the pact was formed.
So Claw's been working above this the whole time?
Yes, this is our beginning. The first true church formed underground during the time of our exile. It was the only time where you could practice your faith. This is the place where they plan to make the people believe in the church again.
Laura! Laura, it's Jason. Father, I could use some help in here.
Did you miss me, my love? Soon, my master will inhabit this earth and claim the rest of your weak, pathetic souls.
Exorcisate, Spiritus in uno, in nome de Patri, et Jesus Christi, in nome de Sanctus, Spiritus. Exorcisate, in nome de Patri,
For years, I've waited for this moment. I
I will have my vengeance.
Let Laurel go.
A pretty little girlfriend is in good hands. It is time.
Jason, running out of time. Come in to me. In ordine, suavitatis. Tu auto mas seguri. Diavole.
Feta quarters at a perere. I am the way. You are the way. Exorcisate omnes spiritus immundo in nomine Patris et Filius et in nomine Jesu Christi Filii Domini et Judici nostri. E per te Spirito Santo io te sarà sol hoc plasmato Dei.
Your soul should be mine. Now you'll serve the one and true master. Is this the best you can do?
Hey, asshole. Be open. Are you okay?
Is it over?
I think so.
Sorry, this one's not quite street ready.
You know you missed everything, right? We could have used a plan.
Oh, that's really funny. Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying.
Your gauntlets suck, by the way.
You've just never had a big boy weapon before. That's your problem.
Button in the palm, you gotta make an X.
Chicks dig the X, man.
Chicks? Or you gotta get out more. I don't think it worked for Laurel.
It's a symbol for the cloth. What are you talking about?
We're not gonna do this all night.
Yes! You did though, didn't you? You made the X when you did it, yeah?
Yeah, made the X.
That's what I'm talking about.
good to see you again, old friend.